Shabbat Shalom. What else is there to speak about tonight other than hope? Yesterday, October 9th, was a historic day. Jews, Israelis, and good people everywhere celebrated the news that the 2-year war between Israel and Hamas will soon come to an end, and that all of the hostages will soon return home. For 2 years, we have shared the poetry of our friend Rabbi Chana Yerushalmi, whose words have helped us navigate the emotions and the collective trauma we've all carried since October 7th, 2023. Yesterday, Rabbi Yerushalmi wrote this: "Sorry, I can't write a poem in this moment. I'm too numb from the news, like Jacob when he heard Joseph was alive. I want to believe that blessed freedom will soon surround you as you walk away from the terrible darkness. I can't write a poem, but I am passing the time, hoping and praying and filling my pockets with scraps of confetti." As Rabbi Josh Weinberg, Executive Director of ARTSA, the Association of Reform Zionists of America, shared with the movement today, this is a profoundly emotional moment. Our thoughts turn to the parents and the family members. To mention a few, we think of Einav, the mother of Matan, who never gave up even though she faced ridicule and scorn from some in Israeli society. Yehuda Cohen, whose son Nimrod is being held. Of Idit Ohel, whose son alone is reported to have lost sight in one eye and hasn't been heard from. Of Lishai Miran, who takes her 5- and 3-year-old children outside each night to look up at the stars, to say Laila Tov, good night, to their father Omri, who was taken from their home in Kibbutz Nachal Oz. The road ahead for each of them, for each of us, will be difficult. But for the first time in 2 years, perhaps, we are breathing a bit easier. Hopeful that the deal negotiated this week will bring an end to war and an end to suffering. We are hopeful. This morning, I received a text message from a dear mentor. It read, "Moadim letikva, Ryan. 'Tis the season of hope." You may recognize this message as a gentle variation on the traditional greeting during the intermediate days of Sukkot. We say, Moadim lesimcha, wishing one another well in this season of joy. In our liturgy, Sukkot is called Zman Simchatenu, the time of our joy. The Torah teaches on the 15th day of the 7th month, there shall be a feast of booths called Sukkot to last 7 days, and you shall rejoice before your God. Sukkot is a week-long celebration of freedom and gratitude, a time to rejoice for our many blessings and to give thanks. And this year we add Zman Tikvatenu. This is also the time of our hope. More precious than food or water or even air, hope has sustained the Jewish people throughout our history. As I shared on Kol Nidre, Tikva, hope, has strengthened our people's resilience. It is what we call upon now to help us navigate these coming hours, the coming days, and the unfolding peace process ahead. As Israeli peace activist Maoz Inon explains, both of his parents were murdered on October 7th, 2023. Hope is not a feeling that I wait for. I make hope. For Enon, hope is not a dream if we have the courage to pursue it. Hope doesn't happen to or for us. We create it. He adds, hope is a communal endeavor, something we create together. Over these past 2 years, as we've moved through waves of devastating loss and glimpses of hopeful possibility, we've learned that hope can feel fragile. What better time than now, during this festival of Sukkot, to reflect on life's fragility? Sukkot arrives at the close of the High Holy Day season when we step out of the comfort of our homes to dwell for 7 days in temporary huts. The Sukkah can be seen as a microcosm of our world, an impermanent structure, open to the elements, reminding us how uncertain and unstable life is. This is the reality of our lives, never fully certain about what will come next. And yet, just as we build Sukkot as a reminder of our vulnerability, they also remind us of our agency, the power that we have to shape the environments in which we live. Rooted in our age-old tradition and buoyed by community, knowing we are part of a resilient people, we join together in our waiting, in our worrying, and most of all, in our hoping for wholeness and hoping for peace, hoping and praying and filling our pockets with scraps of confetti for the day when the war ends and all the hostages return home. What is remarkable is that day we've yearned for, Bayom Hahu, a better day, for which we've prayed for 2 long years, might just actually be today. Shabbat Shalom.